of the times. Even in Wolfville, we suddenly have RCMP officers just standing on the corner for no reason. Standing around being a pig. Where is he? See if I can get him on camera. There he is. What's that about? Police station. So yesterday morning, I get to knock on my door. And who should it be but the police, the RCMP, and national security. So it seems some comment I don't even remember making on the internet was a threat to big oil out west, approximately 2,000 kilometers away. So I threatened big oil, I guess. So they come to my house and raided it and searched it and had a warrant. There was a bunch of them. And they terrorized the shit out of my girlfriend, left her in tears, took me off to some fucking box to interrogate me over the whole thing. Still couldn't find any evidence, so they had to steal my computer. And then they took my bow, my air rifle, all my fishing knives. They took everything I have that they could consider a weapon. And then they charged me with possession of weapons with intent to harm, even though it was a fucking air rifle, which is legal to own, and fishing knives, and a machete, which is for fishing because I fish for big fish, so when I catch them, I'm going to need a machete to cut off the head. So welcome to Canada, motherfuckers. Welcome to the new world. Welcome to the police state. They keep everybody all happy with their luxury, and anyone that rocks the boat, they're gonna fucking take out. It's where we're going. It's where we already are. Also, when they served me with the search warrant, they had my bow, my rifle, both listed on the search warrant, which means they were spying on my Facebook for who knows how long. Because I have pictures of those up on my survivalist folder. Because I'm a survivalist. I enjoy the hobby of camping and surviving. And they took most of my equipment because they consider it dangerous. First they take your religion, which they took my weed. And they didn't charge me for any of the fucking illegal shit in my apartment, but they took all my shit that is legal and charged me for that. So go fuck them. Anyways, if there's any lawyers out there, let me know. Point is, I have to go to court, and they were spying on me and knew exactly what they were going to find in the apartment before they ever came to the apartment. And there was at least 4 of them involved in the going to the apartment and tearing it apart. 2 took me and 2 terrorized the apartment. Bunch of fucking pigs. Fuck you guys. You serve the corporations and no one else. Bunch of bitches. And then one officer, I'm pretty sure, smoked my fucking weed, because before he took the weed, he was very strong-minded sort of thing. Clear eyes. Then after he tells me he took my weed, he's got bloodshot beady eyes, and he's fumbling around because he doesn't know how to do the new thumbprint thing. And he acts like a fucking idiot. You know how when people are stoned act, because we don't know what we're doing, because we're all stoned, like, oh man, this is too much to deal with. That's how he's acting. Stoned off his ass. There's an allegation for you. Maybe you guys need to take a fucking piss test, all you cops watching this shit. Fuck you. So, I just had a visit from my girlfriend's brother who said he was just going through town. And what do you know? That fat sack of shit cop that I just fucking recorded there standing around acting like the boss of the world isn't the only one. So I really wasn't exaggerating things when I said fucking welcome to police state Canada bullshit. There's other cops standing around in Wolfville, all up on the corner of the streets and shit, acting like it's New York City at ground fucking zero. Did I cause that or what? Anyways, fuck you police and fuck all y'all motherfuckers. Y'all getting sprayed in pesticides and you're fucking going after me, so fuck you. This is something that's been weird happening. I've never seen this before. Our evergreens have started turning white. I don't know what the deal with that is. I've been seeing it more and more. This tree is the most, these couple trees are the most prevalent examples I've found with most extreme change. That's what color they're supposed to be all year round. That's what color they are now. Oh shit. If you notice, the white stuff is actually some kind of substance that I can rub off with my hands. So for some reason, a lot of trees around Wolfville have been getting coated in this like white mystery stuff. But not all the trees. Eh? And it's pretty weird, huh? There's the other kind of tree off in the distance there. It's got the whiteness upon it. I'm gonna get in closer and see if it's the film that we found on the pine tree, or if maybe that tree is naturally going like that just because that's what it does. Yeah, that's overgrown. I'm gonna go a different way. Cut. This tree on our way over to the other tree has got massive amounts of tumors growing all over it. Pesticide fields in the background. The pesticide fields on top of the water supply. A bunch more tumors all over it. Gross, eh? Alright, we're into the shitter here in a field full of crazy things. I found these bicycle bags in the bush. Could have put them on the bicycle at home that I found in another bush. Anyways, I also found this bag of dog poo. Don't throw out your dog poo if it's still in a bag. It's stupid. It defeats the purpose. Here's the tree of white. Oh, that's weird. Hang on. Yeah, I've never seen a maple tree turn like that. The leaves are all white. And fading like. It's like the color's just leaving them. See white? That's not how it's supposed to look. That's not how a maple tree is supposed to look. Are you okay, maple tree? Weird goings-ons around here. Here's a prime example. Looks like it's got an infection of some kind or something with the whiteness on all the leaves. Oh, there's an example of it creeping up the leaf. You can see where it's not white yet. I probably shouldn't be touching this. Damn tree, what's wrong? Fucking eagle, eh? See if we can get him on camera. It's on the face. Oh, that's weird. It's like a cloud face. Something interesting to note, the local pumpkin patch. The leaves seem to have that white stuff on them too. And just hop on down. Ugh. The whole pumpkin patch. These weedy looking things don't have anything on them, but the pumpkins themselves, the pumpkin patch leaves do. It's like a fungus or something. This is the stuff that was on the maple tree. It's the same stuff as on the pine trees. It's weird. What is this stuff? It's fucking weird, man. Oh, there's a way out that's much easier. Yeah, here's some pumpkins that are much younger that don't have any of the white stuff on them. Ain't that something? Them apples got the whiteness on them too. A lot of the apples around here, when you look at them, have that white stuff on them. That's them white and spotty even. Man, what the fuck is going on now? I've been through so much in the last year, I don't know what the fuck else is gonna happen. The only thing that has shocked me at this point is the actual zombie outbreak. But that's a long shot. Oh fuck, there you go. A bunch of the pumpkin field. They got all the white leaves going on too. So, something creepy happening in our neighborhood as usual. Random ass apple tree in New Minas doesn't have any of the weird shit on it. So it's a Wolfville only thing that I can tell so far. There's a crane right there. Before he gets freaked out. Oh. That was an easy escape. For not being a pond that doesn't have raw sewage going into it, it sure has an increasing amount of weird black stuff. Unless that's the silt that claims washing in. But the silt I found wasn't silt. Anyways. Crane. It's over there now. Blue crane, I think. Blue heron. The craziest spider web imaginable. Looks like there's a bird in there or something. And it's not. Oh, dude, no, it's not spiders. It's inchworm things. That's so weird. That gives me the creeps. Nature's weird. Neon blue dragonfly. Nature's weird. Yeah. Trying a shortcut to get to this other town. Here's the shortcut. I think, I hope. We're gonna find out. Pretty sure it's not a long cut. If it is, it will at least be the scenic route. Hopefully I don't get eaten by any strange animals. Or poisoned, or injured, or raped by a duck. Look it up, that's what they do. Ducks are serious, man. Don't fuck around with them. I'm even treading on thin ice now, saying what I done said. Forgive me, ducks. I mean no offense. That big rock all dug up and moved over there. Got weird scraping marks on it. Used to live there by the looks of it, so I moved it there. Oh, that's a heavy rock. Jeez. Weird scraping marks. That's carved into the rock, whatever it is. Weird rock, man. I gotta keep moving or I'm never gonna get there. It's a weird rock. Fuck that. So I walked down the way a bit, and then there's some big ass shit in a bush. That was big enough it was moving the bush and snapping twigs. Oh, not twigs, but sticks. Jeez, man. And then I would freeze, and it would freeze, and I would move, and it would move. It was big enough it sounded like it wasn't a fucking raccoon. World is a terrifying place. I don't know what's worse though, our civilization or the fucking woods. We just get fucking harassed by sound. I really wanted to go that way, but the cops took all my stuff, so I don't even have a fucking jackknife to take into the woods to protect myself with. Now I have to fucking walk along the road and probably get smoked by a car or some stupid shit. I hate cars and I hate the fumes they fucking produce. Fuck, I hate civilization. I hate what it's made me, even especially so. Incompatible with my own fucking planet. This pavement makes everything so bright and hot. I should have just gotten eaten by the fucking bear or whatever it was. And these cars are loud and stinky. On a side note, my own cucumber plant, which has a much similar structure to the pumpkin plant, it doesn't have any of the white stuff on it. It's white stuff free. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe my plant's isolated from whatever they're doing to these plants. But that white stuff's showing up on wild trees and apples and the pumpkin patch. If I find any more, I'll record. That weird layer of oil slick looking shit is now showing up on more still bodies of water all about the area. Man, I wonder if this is what they're spraying on us from the sky, and fucking cloud seed and chemtrails. Looks like some of them right there. Well, not the trails themselves, but the clouds they produce. And they would have been sprayed way over there if that is them. Otherwise, a nice day with poofy cloud things. You know what's really creepy? When you discover there's genetically modified crops growing in amongst children play areas. You know what's even creepier? After you record that they have signs on the property stating that's what those items are, they remove the signs. I wonder if they're spying on me for that too. And for my YouTube viewers, national security has started spying on me. They arrested me and charged me for threatening the pipeline out west. Isn't that weird? Anyways, I didn't threaten anyone specifically, or even a pipeline that exists. So someone is spying on me, and they were spying on me. I think they might still be, but they proved they were spying on me though, because they mentioned a bunch of photographs that are only on my Facebook. Spying douchebags. What is this? This isn't Canada. I just lost some footage because the camera jammed up, and by the time I got unjammed, I was way down here. But here we see the same thing that I took the footage of earlier, and then earlier too. And that's pine trees turning white towards the end of their branches. It's the same pattern over and over again. So we know there's pine trees Apples, coincidentally, there's an apple right there to remind me. It's not affected though, it doesn't look, it looks white but not as white, not that like crazy white. Pine trees, apple trees, and pumpkin patches. And I've seen some lawns, but I can't get close enough to the lawn. There's certain grass in the lawn that's turning white also. It makes me wonder. There's a specific plant thing. And there's other bodies of water I've been seeing with that oily shit across the top. Basically, all those pine trees I just walked past, this one here, they all have the white on the branch tips. See? Evergreens don't change colors. Holy shit. This one's turned black. The needles are falling off of it. What on earth is going on over here? You can see it's turning black there too. Turns black. What? What's happening, trees? Oh shit. Oh, that evergreen just died. Or something. I don't know what's going on. This is getting weird. Oh, is that a white plant or a green plant? Okay, I think that one's naturally white underneath. Looks it. Yeah, it is. Okay. Some plants are supposed to be like that, whitish. But all these other plants I'm seeing don't usually be whitish. Fucking traffic, it's so loud and obnoxious. Makes me look like I'm small and not obnoxious. I had to double check because this is crazy, but all these white plants were green. I found little bits of evidence, hither, tither, and yon, just like you can see, maybe on the camera right here, that those used to be green, now they're all weird white. It's like they've been bleached. Individually even. Like spray paint. It looks like somebody spray painted the plants. You see them intermixed even. What the fuck is this? They're all driving too fast to notice. You know what's creepy? Finding something that is like a latex medical glove covered in red stuff. What is that? This place is weird. I can't handle Canada anymore. Ah, the RCMP just drove past. Gave me a weird fucking feeling. The reason I'm so nervous of RCMP and New Minus is because it was the New Minus RCMP who led the initial spy ops program on me with the national defense people. National security people, sorry. And it was the Wolfville RCMP that arrested me, but with members of the New Minus RCMP leading the charge and getting the warrant and all that. So, multi-town event to apprehend me. Kind of crazy. There must not be any real terrorism going on. They need to go after the internet people. Good luck arresting everyone that makes a death threat on the internet towards a non-existent entity. Fucking idiots. Got no respect for the common man. I don't know where I'm going. I need to find a place to eat my tomato. So I seen this nice looking ditch and thought I'd come here. But then it looks like the nice looking ditch goes to another place. Some kind of, holy shit. It's a cliff. Man, good thing I didn't come blatting down here on a bike. I would have gone blatting over this on a bike. It's like somebody's been crawling down there. Whoa, that's the giantest, freakiest bug I've ever seen. That's definitely full of spiders and weird things, man. I'm not, oh, it looks so nice and cool down there though, over the cliff. Oh, holy smokes. Look at that, that's something nice. A little river down there. And more of those silkworming dudes. They're all over the place right now. If I was a braver man, I'd be going down there. I am curious though. It looks like this is a fairly regular path. Oh yeah, there's a spider right there. That's fucking enormous. They hide all up in these things, man. I'm not going in there. Fuck that. Giant spiders. I don't know. I respect them with a great fear. Fucking terrified of everything out here. Guess I'll just sit at the edge of the cliff and enjoy my tomato. Just noticed this. Somebody always manages to put a shopping cart somewhere in a place like this. I don't know what it is, but some weird human instinct and just fucking break everything. That's nice. I guess it's imbued into us by the television, probably. Fuck, that's so nice and peaceful out there. It's so scary too. I don't know what the fuck's out there. This one time I was on mushrooms and I saw a UFO in the same place. I see another UFO one time, but I was sober that other time. And the police showed up both times, and both times I was hoping the aliens would abduct me before the police were. That just shows you how scary Canadian police are. I grew this tomato myself. You know what the best part is about it? Store-bought tomato. You need to put it on a sandwich or in a salad before it really makes any sense to even eat. My tomatoes have so much energy in them. I only need to eat one on this 14 to 18 kilometer with all the roundabouts I did hike. I'm eating it halfway through the hike. Drank a coffee this morning to get me the first part here. Now I'm gonna refuel and fuel up at the same time. Look at that tomato, it's thick. It's nice and squishy, but it's thick. The secret's fish poo, coffee grinds. And love and passion. Grabbed a little salt to go on it. Got a snack if I need. All the fucking fat people sitting in their car eating McDonald's. Spend like $20 at McDonald's. You even be full or just teased for an hour. Anyway, enough of this. I'm eating some food. So I'm starting to think maybe there is no cavemen bodies found over the age of like 35, because once they got to that age you had enough life experience to know that you should be piss ass scared of everything, so they just died eventually of fright. Think. I know after 28 years on this planet I've got enough real life experience to be absolutely piss ass scared of everything now. It's nice here. Fucking terrifying though. So weird how the big fat ones seem the least afraid, but they're probably the most. That's why they buy all those things, I guess. They don't want to look, they're scared of looking like less to other people through not owning as much. I'm only scared of things that'll kill me over time, kill me quickly, and hurt me really bad. To the point that I wish I was dead especially. I'm not afraid of that bug, as long as it remains over there. If it comes any closer though, I'm gonna be afraid of it. I'm mildly afraid of that stick poking out of the ground, because it would hurt to fall upon, which is why I stay over here. Terrified of whatever that bug is, because I don't know what it is. But then I tend to overthink things too a lot. I only needed half a packet of salt, and I asked for a couple and got 3 packets of salt. So now I have 2.5 packets of salt, in case I need to walk another 14, 27, fucking whatever comes after that, 31 kilometers. There's 31 kilometers worth of salt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tomatoes worth of salt. Anyways, I gotta start walking again or I'm never gonna get home. You gotta just keep on moving, never fucking stop. There's a pumpkin patch over there. None of their pumpkin leaves are white. So it seems the affliction is mostly contained to the Wolfville area. Also, although some of the pine trees are back that way towards New Minas, the heaviously affected plant life seems to be on this side of the tracks, as in Wolfville side. So what the fuck is going on in Wolfville that's making some of the plants turn white? Shit's fucked up. It's full tide. I wanna go fucking fishing so bad, but I can't, because they took all my fishing knives, said they were weapons, but then they said I can only have cutlery. So does that include a fillet knife? Anyways, look at this cute little pony. You got a nice river in the background. Cute little pony. That cute little pony. Hello. Hello. What's it? Hello. I pet you on the nose. Oh, you're shy? You guys want some food, probably, yeah? Hello, little pony. There's the flies annoying you. Oh, to pet the pony. Oh, he's the same color as my shoes. Oh, and this guy wants a piece of the action. Oh, poor ponies. You got these flies all over you. You guys gotta work on getting the flies off. There. Oh, ponies. Oh, the ponies. Oh, look at you guys. Oh, the pony's having a dirt bath. Where's your pony? Where's your pony? Get off them there, fucking flies. Oh, you guys need to work on fly defense. Hi, other pony. You guys having fun today, at least? Oh, pony, pony. Isn't much else to say, is there? Just pony, pony. And that, yeah, I suppose. You guys are nice ponies. Shoe from the pony's eye. Shoe from the pony's eye. What is bright, huh? Whoa. Freaking out, ponies. So I've been experimenting with clay bricks. And I've been experimenting also with wicking water upwards. And it seems I accidentally got an experiment going. As you can see, one of the clay bricks exploded. I just touched that. It just blew up. The clay is wet. Some of them are, what are these? These are the clay with no leaves, I think, and just gravel. And there's just regular clay. Oh, no, the gravel ones are the tough ones. And clay with plant matter. Oh, yeah, see? So, as you can see, I'm going to put some stones under them and see if that makes them waterproof, like a foundation. Now they're on a stone foundation. See if they dry out in the next couple of days. I'm going for the hanging gardens. If you watch the film Why in the World Are They Spraying? They explain the chemtrails are cloud seeding activities. There's some chemtrails or cloud seeding trails. And just like in the film it says, there's a storm brewing over there. And you can see it being pulled towards the direction that they got the chemtrail grid laid out. That's pretty spooky. So it's real. They are definitely cloud seeding. Check it out, everybody. I suggest you do it. I don't know why. Oh, just so I guess you know why you're going to die and everything's fucking melting around you in the next 10 years. It's always good to know. And there's some more white stuff. We're in a different field now. I don't know if this stuff's connected to the cloud seeding or what, but this white stuff's appearing everywhere. So, the footage that I'm putting together, that you're looking at right now, took place over 3 days or so. On this third day, they started seeding for this cloud. There was no chemtrails in the sky the last 2 days. Now there is, and we got that motherfucker coming in from the south. That's something spooky, man. Something spooky. Whenever they spray, there's always these little planes that buzz around all over the place. I think they're spotter planes. I can't even tell if this is recording the plane or not. It's pretty small. Oh, there it is. Good, I'm not crazy then. There is a plane there. Making a mess over there with them. Over there, all over the place. Looks like they're hot dogging or something. And the clouds coming in closer still. It almost looks like the cloud's scattering as it gets closer. Over there, it's definitely not scattering. Some high energy clouds though. You can see the ripples that make them look like water. They may just break up. They're a new kind of cloud they've been talking about. I don't know the name of them, I can't remember. Look up high energy cloud though, or watery wavy cloud, you'll see this stuff. Here's a bunch of what we were talking about, man. And it's like all up to the top of this apple tree. And then it looks like it's like almost eating into some of the apples. This weird stuff. I'm wondering if it's connected with fucking cloud seeding things. Yeah. And it comes right off. I'll show you with a dry hand. Now there's weird yellow stuff on my finger. Yeah, ain't that something? Ain't that fucked up? Further down there's more apples with this stuff, and you can see where it's dripping down. It's obviously something that's fallen from up and then gooping down the side. It's a liquid that dries out into this dusty stuff. Been seeing it all over the place, man. Starting to freak out. What the fuck are they doing to us? Well, we know. Go watch What in the World Are They Spraying and Why in the World Are They Spraying. And those films will tell you pretty much everything. We're seeing proof of it out here today. More of it here. Strange white fuzzy stuff. Looks like a mold or a fungus. Oh shit. Some more of it here. Looks like there's worms crawling through it, or it's doing something weird. What on earth is it doing? Yeah, it's just, there's something weird. I don't know, I know something weird's going on. We all know that. It's been established. Over here we got some of the whiteness. These ones are actually shriveling. These marigolds, I think is what these are. That's what they look like normally. There's some white ones in there too. Adriana just pointed something obvious out to me. That should have been obvious to me, but I'm stupid like that. The apples that are under a bunch of overgrowth don't have any of that weird white stuff on them, but the apples that are exposed to the sky do have the weird stuff on them. So only apples exposed to the sky have the weird stuff on them. The ones on the undergrowth are clean-ish. Still a light dusting, but not as heavily, definitely. Something creepy's going on in the sky. Here's some regular grass weeds with the whiteness on it. It's spreading to everything. That includes people. There's literally like a billion of those chemtrail things in the sky right now. It is crazy. So Bill Gates, Monsanto, go fuck yourselves. If you were really interested in the survival of the strong, you wouldn't be spraying weird shit in the sky, you pussies. You'd be out fighting everyone like real men. And you wouldn't need machines to manipulate the weather if you were so fucking smart. You could do it with your brain. There's a trail right now. They're actually like drawing the storm over to here. And then they're connecting it over to there. They got more coming in from that way. And more coming in from that way. But yeah, so that's pretty much what's going down. they're making a storm. And they're spraying weird poison shit on us to do so. There's 3 planes just in this one shot that I know of. All mapping out the grid in the distance. I don't know if the film's picking this up, but with my eyes I can see almost like a shimmer, like an oil shimmer in the way off in the distance of what the sun's reflecting through. There's 2 just right there. 2 fresh ones. Well, actually see that one I was pointing out earlier that they're making from the storm. Storm's following it now. Where there was blue sky, there is now the storm cloud sky. So they're definitely cloud seeding up there. Too bad to control the weather, they have to kill everything. Not a very good idea then. As the sun dips down, it will start reflecting off the bottom of clouds previously unseeable, which adds a whole bunch of confusion to reading clouds because they just show up out of nowhere. But at the same time, it makes seeing the clouds that are cloud seeding clouds easier to see because they glow in an unearthly fashion. The reason you get psychedelic sunsets over cities is because of the pollution. There's one weird looking trail up there. It's just a string of perfect little circle things. And a normal chemtrail and then the freaky new chemtrail. Something creepy. Something creepy. Everything's so goddamn creepy now. Good night, son. Got 30 seconds of video left or something. Like half a second of battery, but look at that. You never see planes doing that over our skies. Crisscrossing paths. Motherfuckers. I hope you're Chinese pilots and not Canadian. Because if you're Canadian, you traitorous motherfuckers. Outside the Wolfville post office, there's a pine tree. It's got the white needles. And there's this evergreen. It's just dying in random patches. How much of the cloud seeding's doing this? Notice something funny going on with the stream. Underneath this bushes full of these bees. These bees. Hold on. There you go. Hey bees. And this fly. So many bees. I should be careful. Bees are busy. Oof. Wow, what the fuck is that stuff? I don't even know what that is. It's like foamy looking stuff. I don't even know what that is. It's like impossible to even say what it is. You can see there's a patch of it there. Whatever this is some weird stuff, man. It looks like mucus or something. And it breaks up down there and turns into dust almost. That's weird. It's like an out of control algae bloom, but it doesn't look like algae at all. It looks like packing foam sort of stuff. There's no bugs alive right now that I can see. There's a water skidder. One water skidder. And it breaks up into this weird stuff. Oh, I'm getting the reflection too much. I wonder if it's the stuff from the chemtrails. This river connects directly to Acadia, so it's probably from Acadia University some more. Somebody in an airplane flying over. So, man, the town of Wolfville has literally been fucking this stream rotten. Oh curled up around there. This is crazy. I can't go see if it's coming from Acadia because they got a fucking restraining order on me. So if I go on their land, I go to jail or get fined $500. There you have it. Probably Acadia is dumping some kind of neon green mucus sludge shit into the stream. If you're ever wondering about moving to a place in Nova Scotia, don't move to fucking Wolfville. It's a nice looking place, but the people treat their habitat like shit, as seen in my footage on YouTube. It's a couple days after they sprayed the other day when I filmed. There's a bunch of ducks out here. One thing I always notice after they spray is the wildlife gets lazy and people get sluggish minded. You know that like shitty morning feeling? It's that times up for everybody. Everybody's got the shitty morning feeling all day sort of thing. And I finally got my computer stuff back from the police. National security is rather polite, so thank you. And fuck all them other officers that are a bunch of little dicks. Anyways, on focus. Anyways, so yeah, ducks are laughing now. All the like slow ducks are all sleeping. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Usually ducks aren't sleeping. From what I remember, it's 3 in the afternoon. That's more of a nighttime activity for them. So, see if I see anything else while along my way today. It's a new plant with the blackness on it. I've learned that there's black and white mildews and funguses that can appear on plants, and there seems to be at least 2 different kinds I know of, a black one and a white one that's infecting this area of Wolfville. Seeing a lot of dying off pine trees too. In fact, this pine tree's discoloration, dark green, light green, and then like right here we have the white kind and the black kind. That's so crazy. Oh yeah. I don't know if that has anything to do with the stuff they're spraying for the cloud seeding, but Sure is showing up a lot. It is autumn, but these aren't turning red, like they're not doing the autumn thing. These ones are. The other ones are turning all sorts of weird colors they shouldn't. And at the start of this particular pointless endeavor, I did not know what these plants were infected with, or if they were even infected with something, or what was going on. But now I know it's some kind of mildew, fungus sort of deal. So there you go. See what else we find. I swear every time I cut through this field, it's completely different than the last time I cut through the field. One thing I noticed though for sure is in the city, people complain about, oh, everything remains the same, and they go crazy from it. Out here in this crazy world called the country and nature, it just keeps changing. I go out fishing, of course it's totally different every day. Come over this field, I swear it's fucking completely different every time. There's rivers around here you can swim in, that depending on which day you go at which time of the year will determine if there's areas you can even access, or if they're just like torrential, like murder fucking machines of water. It's crazy. Cities never change, it seems. They get new stores and stuff, they're nice shopping centers. This shit's crazy. Fun. Crazy. It's crazy fun. On a side note, one of the sensations I've noticed about going into giant fields since moving to this land of giant fields last year is the sensation of walking out into a giant field is similar to the sensation of walking out and swimming deep out into the ocean. It's really strange. It's really weird. Like, the further out into the field I get, the like further out into the ocean it feels. It's strange. I don't know how to describe it other than that. Except out here, instead of there being like sharks and giant octopuses, there's like fucking probably like coyotes and deer and eagles. It's crazy. Maybe some bunnies. If I'm lucky, it's just bunnies. Lots of bunnies! There's some dude way back there, somewhere around on one of the trails. He's like on the beach still. It's crazy. It's cool seeing people that far away. It's like we're way out here. That dude's the only dude around. Just like so much space. What's a man think? You know what I mean? Anyways, this is a nice little path. It's not even a path, it's a clearing through the bushes. Gotta do some climbing here in a minute. I guess I'll save some film. Save some film, what? Shortcut probably to what I like to call goddamn soy, which is genetically modified foods. But their plant's got a lot of this weird fungus shit on it too, burning holes right through it. It's probably from the shit they're spraying on it then. That BT stuff is some kind of bacteria. I don't know if it creates funguses though. I'll have to research that more. The point is, a lot of these are dead looking. I didn't know it was soy out here, or I wouldn't have cut through this time. Usually it's not soy. I don't know what it is. Usually it's like grass stuff, if I remember correctly. Holy macaroni. That's a huge fucking caterpillar. Look at the size of him. It's the size of my finger, man. That's crazy. Anyways, goddamn soy. I don't want to walk through this soy. It's probably covered in poison. So I cut around it. There's at least some deer paths around it. The deer don't even want to cut through it. It tells you something. I gotta figure out how to get through this ditch thing. Looks like the deer just go through it. Anyways, Ew, soy. Don't eat it. It's bad for you. On the other side of things, starting to notice that there's like birds in bushes that don't react as quickly as they usually do. Bugs that don't jump out of the way. Like on the note of that sluggishness. Like I just almost stepped on a cricket that I thought was dead because it was just sitting there. Even this grass has like a whitish tinge. But I feel at my own head. I'm not just kind of stoned right now or whatever. I'm like nervous system depressed or something. But these bugs and stuff are showing the same, like slow to react. Normally they're quicker, you know, but here we are. So there you go. It's probably the shit in the sky again. Every time they do it, it gets foggy like this, like a weird mist. I've grown up in a lot of foggy places in my life. The fog nowadays seems to be almost like slick. Metallic slick. There's the horses. Horses! Hoyo! Those are some good horses. That blue heron was even just slow to take off. That's a magnificent beast. Oh, there's a little bird. That's crazy. Yeah, see what I mean? Even the birds, though. They're like slow today. Everything's slow. And ducks are slow. The larks are slow. Even the water feels slow. Bill Gates is a little prick. If he's the one behind all this, which I'm pretty sure he is, based on the evidence I have seen put forth. Wish I brought like some kind of face mask thing, rebreather unit. I don't want to breathe this air anymore. And I figured out what this white stuff is. It's probably salt left over from the Bay Fundy. Just throw away all of our technology while we still can. Maybe we'll keep some of the technology that like benefits us. But do we really need the industrial complex behind it? Is there another way or whatever, you know? On the soy note, the field I crossed round was only a small portion of the total soy crop being grown in this specific immediate area. The other fields out there are immense and huge. There's a shit ton of soy being grown right along the outskirts of Wolfville. Right along a lot of like apple orchards and stuff like that, which are not pesticide covered crops. In a way, some are. You gotta get into the individual farms really, is what I'm learning. So basically, oh yeah, and these soy crops are directly on the water supply, like the aquifer that the town of Wolfville, and I'm pretty sure the town of Port Williams, which you see in the distance, draws its citizens' water supply from. Now, point of all this is soy has an immense amount of chemical shit sprayed on it. It's ridiculous. In fact, Monsanto is actually proposing to introduce to the market a soy dependent, or a soy that is dependent on pesticides to grow. As in, you need pesticides to grow. You can't just water this plant and it will grow in soil like all these plants. And it requires the pesticide, the chemical death, to be applied to it. Sage. So basically, a hell of a lot of fields over there are growing some damn poisonous crops all over our motherfucking aquifer. So yeah, that's about it really. Don't drink the water. Maybe we should figure out how to clean the seawater. That's it. Tide's going out by the looks of it. All them swirls are where it would chew you into bits. That tide ain't nothing to fuck with. $100 billion tons. That's how much water comes into Bay of Fundy twice a day. That's 200 billion tons. For all you people out there that hate math, I did it for you. I'm a genius. You can do math like that. Ask me anything. 100 times 100? Oh shit, I don't actually know that one. Is that like 10,000? No, it must be like 100,000, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know. What, 100,000? No, I said 10,000. Yeah, as you can see, I'm a genius. Just for $5, I just bought the most fucking incredible brownies from the little bakery inside of Port Williams. Chocolate chip brownies that taste just like my mom's baking. It's fucking totally worth the like insane walk through the wilderness and across the Dykelands and those goddamn soy farms to get there. It's amazing. They taste phenomenal. Anyways, there you go. Best brownies that you can buy in Nova Scotia, Port Williams. There you go. That's the place. You gotta go there and get all their brownies now. Support Port Williams. It's a nice town. Picturesque. All the right colors. So the Feeds and Needs is the only place I know of that sells a whole bunch of healthy food for pets. Like cats and dogs. No corn, weird shit in them. Healthy, clean treats. Clean eating for your pet sort of thing. And it's reasonably priced. It's not expensive. And as far as I've been able to tell, it's not connected, none of their brands that they sell there are connected to any like weird corporations like Mars or Nestle. No African child slave labor involved in it or pet testing. So Port Williams, it's one hell of a town. The Falcon is back. the falcon lives, I guess. Some of the mildew. It's out here on the dikes. Bad mildew. Bad. Get off the beds, mildew. We hate mildew. Look at this. Magnificent. So is this. But this is the baked goods of magnificent. Find them in Port Williams, and you shall know much satisfaction. I was extremely mistaken before. Tide is definitely coming in, so I don't know why it was going the other way. But it's some weird shit. Tide goes out, but it comes in. I don't know. There you have it. Bay of Fundy. World's giantest mindfuck. More of them burnt looking plants. Right there. It's all scorched earth looking. Remember kids, Monsanto made Agent Orange. That's what got this ball rolling. Again, they were reacting something slow. One of them even stood there for a second while I was looking at the other one fly away. It just stood there looking at me, man. Normally they take fuck off as soon as I'm 50 feet away sort of thing. I'm hunting them or what, but you know, it's just weird. They're acting slow. I just had the giantest bumblebee ever come look me right in the face. And I swore because I was so startled. Anyway, thought you'd enjoy this video. Pretty sure I'm following the blue larks, because I keep going there after they're there, then they're there, then they're not there. So now they're gone to somewhere else, and they'll probably be there soon also. See if we can't sneak up on the blue lark. I think he landed over here somewhere. I don't see him. Just what to say. Hey, blue lark! Hey, blue lark! Moo. Moo! Side of one of the shorelines. Blue lark! I love living on this thing. Gonna be moving away from it probably soon. Because I hate Wolfville, or rather, the people therein. Falcon's coming right in close. Or is that a marsh hawk? Kinda looks like a small eagle maybe. I don't know. It's got the white feathers on the tail. Brown feathers on the front, but the head's brown. Looks like the falcon head, so hard for me to tell. Fucking people over there with their bird gun, scaring the birds off. Weren't able to get any of them blue larks up, so I did find an eagle falcon marsh hawk though. That's pretty neat. Figured I'd close off this crazy feature-length film of pointless endeavors with an update on, you guessed it, the Acadia dump site, the one that I can actually access still. This is where they dumped extra soil on top of the old soil. There's a little bit of growth coming back on the slope itself. Not nearly what there was. There's still a bunch of plastic and string and shit all tied up in the bushes. But then where it all washes down the hill too, it washes down this hill into this culvert, and nothing's growing along this line. It's just bare and dead plants. These thorn bushes are all dead. They look like they've been fried or something. It's crazy. So that's what ice hockey rink water will amount to. It's not safe stuff. Oh, in fact, right there, there's still white paint that hasn't washed away yet. It's like, what is it, September 7th or 12th? 7th, I think. We'll go with the 7th. I think that's what it is. So it's September 7th. They dumped that shit. What was it, March 20th? 12th? March 12th maybe? Maybe that's where I'm getting the 12th. That's when they did that. And that's how long the effects were lasting. And they do that every year, I think. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out if I'm here next year. It's like, what, 4 days? 4 days after they sprayed the cloud seeding trails for their last rainfall. Still some like cloudy looking skies. From what I understand, this is an energy region, or a region with low energy. And them ripple waves that you've been seeing in the past couple of years. There was a bunch over us earlier, but they moved way down there now. The ripple clouds, when they look like the ocean in the sky, that's actually a high energy zone. And like really fast stuff moving around. Anyways, check this out. One of the pine trees, it's got the whiteness infection. See how the needles are curling upwards. Normally pine needles all have a uniform shape that goes with the like stem itself. Sort of like it looks like a comb. But for whatever reason, these ones are all curling in a funny way. It looks like the plant's dehydrated or something. We've been getting plenty of rain though, so that's not it at all. And yes, there you go. I just wiped these needles clean. There's something on there. It is a layer of something for sure. Hey. Again, I didn't see any in my way to New Minas the other day. Next time I get a free full day of action, I'm gonna attempt to make my way to another nearby town in the opposite direction or something. Maybe I'll go south or something. Maybe west. Some more. We'll see. But anyways, next time I have a chance to go wandering on a large scale, I'll see if anywhere else has this white stuff showing up on their plant life. Also, I have obtained information on where these PCB ponds are. I don't know if I mentioned these in any of the previous videos, but the lovely town of Wolfville allowed Nova Scotia Power to bury PCBs in a pond right next to the skate park. And I guess there's another zone too someplace. They had to test the new park or something. Isn't that fucking gross? Environmental town, my ass. It's been a few days now, and with the stones underneath the clay doesn't uptake any moisture from the soil. And we got baby tomatoes showing up. Planted some seeds from the tomatoes I grew in these here pots outside. I brought them inside though, hoping that they'll survive the winter. Gonna see if we can keep them going. Got a cucumber plant inside too. He's not doing too well, but he's like, I don't know, he's dropping off his leaves, but his stalk feels still full of water, you know? Still life in there. He's just adjusting, I think. I hope he makes it. I love these plants, they're crazy. It's like having a giant elephant plant. I got the pepper plant going on the aquaponics. More aquaponics over there. But yeah, so the clay bricks worked out pretty good. You do need a little bit of gap though, or else you will end up with broken bricks. Even a modest gap is enough to keep them dry, but it's good to have quite a gap. So, there you go. So I'm attempting to walk to what I'm going to say is Grand Pré today. I'm going to make this all one part video. On the way there, here's some of the plants that were turning black earlier. These plants sprouted out of those blackened plants. And now the plants that sprouted out of the blackened plants have the dots of the blackness showing up on them. And actually even spots of the white fungus showing up on them. So the plants that are regenerating out of the corpses of the previous plants killed by the blackness also have the blackness and the whiteness. And this one's especially infected with the white funguses. This video is spiraling completely out of control. And there's some of the black stuff again on the plant that came up out of the blackened plant. We're gonna keep walking down the dike, see what we find. Also of note, grasshoppers are back to being crazy and unpredictably fast, as opposed to the other day on the film. Oh, look at the size of that one. Where they're almost lethargic. He's getting ready to take off. He's like, oh, hey, do you still have wings? That's strange. Wonder why he's not taking off so much. Oh, I'll stop harassing him. And then we're back to being a lazy grasshopper. It looked like his wings were damaged or eaten or something. Oh, butterflies flutter by. Anyways, gotta save some film. After inspecting some other grasshoppers, which were really hard to inspect because they kept flying away, that grasshopper that I filmed definitely had busted wings, so now I regret not eating him. Put him out of his misery. Anyways, the whole point of this is I couldn't have eaten him anyway, because he's sprayed down with pesticides. Low tide. So if what my information indicates is true, that plot of land right there is where the Nova Scotia Power PCB ponds are buried. They just unfenced that, so it must be safe to eat the dirt there again. But check this out. This pipe comes from underneath there. So is that a drainage pipe for those ponds is my first question, and My next question is what the fuck was wandering around in there, because those are some pretty big paw prints. They don't look like a dog's. They're a very big fucking dog if they are. But check this out. Comes under and out into the Wolfville Harbor. Why is it where this stream runs through the mud is it black and more of the blackening? And also note how green and lush everything is. And then right at the mouth of that outlet, everything's dead except above it. But down below where the actual water is, it's all dead down there, alive up there. So what the fuck is coming out of there, eh? Some weird looking garbage in there too. Someone dumped a trailer into the harbor too or something. I don't know what the fuck this is. I've never seen it before. Apparently it's dangerous though. Looks dangerous. You got a microwave on it? What kind of mad boat is this? This is madness, this boat. Now I want to see what it does. I'm gonna go see a pond about the fishes. See what it's like now. If it was just like a one-time thing where they all got washed in there, or if it's a consistent thing. About them like half a month to a month has passed the time. I don't know how long. Plenty of time though. I suppose about a month, maybe even 2. It's hard to tell time out here. Anyways, I say anyways way too much. It's one of those words you gotta drop from the vocabulary. Become too dependent upon it. So anyways, the point is, there's another thing. Stop saying the point is. I'm gonna go see if these fishes are still there. There's the big pond. Oh, the blackness. It is not going away, whatever it is. I bet that shit's PCBs. I don't know what a PCB looks like, but they're buried around here apparently. Okay, there's a little pond. Oh, there is fishes. This is a regular occurrence. All them fishes. And some more of that oil schleck on it. Oh, the fishes are still okay. That is some weird oil slick stuff. Algae growing on a lot of things in there. Oh, shnikes. This shit's turned black. This wasn't black before. I was here, I saw it. Lots of fishes in there. Oh, weird pond scum. That stuff's been showing up a lot. I know it's probably just like scum from the tide, but it looks particularly dirty this time around. That stuff's actually got weird white shit in it. A dead crab. Right there. It's an odd place for a rotted crab to be. Usually they're alive in the water and doing well. And what is all this blackness? I don't know what's weirder, how them dudes on ATVs were just acting. They're definitely local, but they had no idea what it is. Or why parts of the water are black. Maybe it's just that cloud shadow. Oh, looks like we can get a bit closer. It's definitely the cloud shadow. Thank goodness. Somebody's built nook shooks around the fishing spot. One of the fishing spots. Coffee drinkers. All this construction makes sense now. They appear to be oriented differently. Each one. Pretty close. You almost got it. No, no. Is man, look at this shit. This compass works fine, but the closer I get to the Bay of Fundy water, the more it like goes all screwy. Okay, so I think it's settled now. Yeah, facing northwest. The other one looks like it's facing northwest also. And this crazy bugger here facing northwest also. You know, it doesn't look like it. That is weird. They also built up the fire pit quite a bit. These are the effects of coffee on your brain. They're glorious, aren't they? And I got the crazy Stonehenge over here looking thing. Let's do the classic shot. ATVs are zooming around. Dogs are awesome. Blackened plants really out here yet. There's some that are shriveled just from being dried out in the late season, but nothing in particular to worry about, I guess, so far. What the fuck kind of pipe makes an aerosol spray noise? Is that healthy? Speaking of which, somebody built another Agnook-Nook. Dugnook-Shook. Shanook-Nook. Shiknook. Oh, this one's a pretty crazy one. They love orienting things to the northwest. Let me just double check here. Yeah, northwest. Fucking Wolfville over there playing their good days. Keep it down! I'm trying to make a nature film here. Thank you. Anyways, here we have a big rock, also called a stone, with bird poop on it. Man, this would be a wicked fishing spot. I haven't come down this far before. Holy smokes. Look at the power in that there tide. She's coming in hard. You wanna go swimming in there, what? That'll make you strong. Robert's catching a ride. A free ride even. Glorious day out on the waters. Man, look at that tide, man. It'll rip you to shreds. I think I found the town's poo lagoons. Something's steaming off of it over there. That's creepy. Is that coming out of the pipe? Looks like it's coming out of the pipe. Let's see. Right there. Like creepy. So that's what we do with all our poo. Amazing. I had that song stuck in my head today. I don't even know what that song is, I just know that beeping noise. Anyways. Looks like they're fucking cloud seeding. Here we see the white mildew. Like way the fuck out in the middle of nowhere right now. Wolfville's a couple kilometers that way. Grand Pre's an unknown distance that way. I've never gone over there yet. Should do that before later. Sooner than later. There's some kind of UFO landing site all over these fields. Tide's coming in more. So there is stuff with the fungus out this way. Straddling both sides of the Wolfville. That noise is the fucking Acadia football game. Ay, ay, ay. I just can't get away from them people. I'm like 3.5 kilometers, maybe more away from their stadium right now. The old giant hornet ant thing. And check this stone out. It's built like a recliner or something. That's the weirdest thing. Like a concave, and then whatever the opposite is. Let's try it out as a chair. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's comfortable. Somebody made themselves a fishing chair out here 1,000 billion years ago by the look of this. Back in the prehistoric times. When the world was still good. Their games are stupid and meaningless. Their authority is corrupt and false. I'm moving further into the fucking country. Because apparently you can't move far enough away from civilization to get far enough away from civilization. Go figure on that. if the camera's microphone's picking up all the background noise, but somehow it sounds like a fucking city center, even out here right now. Sick of being a civilization hostage. I never agreed to play this game. Where's the other options? More evidence of the white fungus. Lots of it on this plant. Lots of it. All down the center. Looks like someone's been spray painting the stuff onto things. Pretty creepy. The whole patch of all this stuff has got it. All this stuff's got it. All this stuff's got it. All this stuff's got it. Basically, right here there's a bunch of shit that's all got it. Here comes them ATVers from earlier. They got a buddy now. I don't know what's going on, but for some reason that fat guy is moving Inukshuk blocks around. It's kind of weird that he would go there and do that. Is he improving it? Looks like he might be improving it. Oh, we're pulling it apart. We're building another one. I think he built another one, or made it better. I'm sure if he wanted to break them, he would just tip them all over. Maybe those are the people that build them. They're not drinking coffee though. There's only two of them. Maybe today they're not coffee drinkers. Maybe they drunk their coffee already. Maybe they realized going to Tim Hortons and paying almost $3 fucking for a giant cup of coffee, which costs 10 fucking cents to start with, is a bit of a rip-off. Well, it looks like they are indeed improving them. Building them even bigger, I'd say. Kudos to you, sir and ma'am, for improving the look of the land instead of wrecking shit. That guy accidentally broke the Stonehenge thing, but it was an accident. So if whoever builds those sees this, the guy that was building onto what you did didn't mean to break it. He was making it better and it broke. But now he's rebuilding it, so don't worry. So if it's different, that's why. Strange things, these humans, when just left to their own devices. Not nearly as nasty as the industrial complex and propaganda machine would lead you to believe. Other Inukshuks they built, they're also facing northwest. The fuck is the deal with northwest? And also, more white fungus, mold, mildew, whatever the fuck it is, stuff. I really hope Mr. Plato, my high school history teacher, never sees any of these videos because I say the word stuff way too much. He used to take 10 points off the term mark every time you said stuff. Because it's not a fucking real word. That's paraphrasing, mind you. Cool. It's one of the dike bees. Calm down, Mr. B. It's alright. I was just coming to watch you do your thing. That's not a good place to build a hive entrance. MATV squished it. There. Yeah. All along these dikes, there's crazy beehives made out of these little guys. These little, hold still. That right there, see? That guy. Green bees. The green bees are a weird clay living bee species, I've learned. Smaller than regular bees and they're neon green. They live inside the dikes themselves. It's crazy as fuck. All these little things that look like anthills and ant holes are actually the doorways of their hive. I'm walking on top of what amounts to a 2-kilometer long beehive right now. It's fucking crazy. They spray pesticides all around this area too, so you know, I'm hearing a lot about how the Monsanto shit messes with beehives. Even last summer when I first got here, there was more bees here than this. I've been to this part of the dike many times, but not down further. That was the first time today I went that far. So, there you have it. Pesticides, GMOs, 2-kilometer beehives, friggin' native ears, soy crops everywhere, Acadia University's mechanical arm of civilized destruction reaches out in sonic format, even 3.5–4 kilometers away from their source. Imagine even further once you get out on the water. There is no escape from this. I need to move to like China or Russia or Europe or one of those places that ban GMO crops because they're fucking intelligent people. I don't even like communism. An interesting thing I just noticed is the closer we get to the cornfields, the more the beehives aren't populated. The holes are still there from ages ago. There's little burrows in the earth you can barely just make out. They look like ancient ruins of a beehive, but the ones right next to the cornfields are abandoned. PCB pond outlet thing. It's like clearly there's like black crap all along the edge of the water line. I wonder how clean that really is. It's impossible to find any information about it even on the internet. It's kind of fucked up. They built a skate park right next to it. Hang on, we're approaching the core of this motherfucking storm. The fuck are they doing playing that song at a football game? Anyways. Given this is the ground zero of all that noise that's been in the background, it sure is not noisy at ground zero. It's weird. That's a huge waste of energy. They're just expending all that sound across the landscape in the end. So they'd have to put out less sound if they built their thing better, but they built their thing to like shoot all the sound out away from the audience. Weird. Acadia's at it again. And it's funny too because I've been seeing all this stuff about in the news about how much Acadia cares about the environment, cares about the ecology. Here we are at their stadium and they just wrecking all their shit. And they've dumped more of the toxic snow from their goddamn ice hockey rink. It's September 11th, by the way, so that's how early they're dumping this shit. September 11th. Still paint in this stream from Acadia dumping it. And by the looks of it, there's a brick. That's new. I wonder where all that stuff come from. There you go. Even with water that moves bricks around, Acadia's paint is still polluting. There is a jet in the sky. It's at approximately the altitude that the cloud seeding planes fly at. There's no contrail or cloud seeding trail. So basically I'm filming this just to as the disbelievers. Nobody seems to believe in these things. Most of the people that don't believe in it don't seem to be from the areas that it's happening in, or they don't pay attention to the sky. But there you have it. A classic jet high up in the sky with nary even a contrail. Hugest dragonfly ever. Huh.